first video of 2026. And we're starting strong with some long form content. Today, there's no edits to the workout. Here's the full 1 hour and 14 minutes picture of the entire workout. No shortcuts. We're showing the whole journey. Let's start off with a warm-up though. Let's prime the nervous system and get the blood into the shoulder joints. Let's wake up the pathways from the brain through the muscles and all the way back to the joints. Let's prime those shoulder blades with some dead hangs, stretching out the spine, releasing the pressure, but most importantly, letting go of all the stress and anxiety. Now is the time to reset, forget everything, and get ourselves primed up for what's to come in the new year. By the way, I would like to wish you happy 2026. I hope this one will be our best year yet. And I believe in you. And I know you have the best chance of making it happen. As I know you're trying to improve yourself, relieve all the stress, even with this ASMR gym workout. So I thank you for tuning in. Fantastic. Now that we're warmed up, let's get into the first exercise, the pull-ups. Let's focus on feeling the gravity, pulling the spine straight, stretching it out, and decompressing individual joints. I forgot to mention, but today we're focusing on the back and biceps. biceps. A little pull session. This is my favorite split. So I've decided to start off 2026 with what I love the most. Pumping the back and biceps. The pull-up is the ultimate test of relative strength. Most people pull with their arms, but we are pulling with our backs. At the end of the day, the pull-up is a back exercise. So let's melt and show some love to the back. Between sets, we're going to recover and decompress with some breathwork. And I invite you to follow along. Let's go for a big inhale. And let go into 1, 2. Amazing. Another inhale into 1, 2. And let go into 1, 2. Fantastic. One tip for the pull-up is the hook grip. Don't wrap your thumb tightly around the bar. Let the bar sit in the fingers, almost like a hook. This reduces forearm activation and forces the back to take over. So remember the hook grip. That is the first key tip for the perfect, mindful, and back targeted pull-up. Let's do a big inhale into 1, 2. And let go into 1, 2. And now try to close your eyes and repeat. Big inhale into 1, 2. And exhale into 1, 2. Wonderful job. Another key tip for the pull-up is the reset pulse. At the very bottom of every rep, come to a complete dead hang for 1 second and feel the stretch in your lats. Then re-engage the shoulder blades before pulling again. And no momentum. Fantastic. But now, as the back is warmed up, let's give it a little rest and crush the biceps with some biceps cable curls. The focus here is constant, unwavering tension. Because cables are superior to dumbbells here. Because gravity isn't the only factor. The cable provides resistance at every millimeter of the movement, giving absolutely no room for the biceps to rest. So the only thing for it left to do is grow, as it's under constant tension and pressure. We're sculpting the biceps inch by inch, millimeter by millimeter. Slowly but surely. Let's decompress with some breathwork. Big inhale into 1, 2. And let go into 1, 2. Let's do it again. Big inhale into 1, 2. And release into 1, 2. Wonderful. Let's up the weight for the next set. And focus on fighting the negative. slow 3 count. Control it on the way down and feel the biceps fibers stretching and expanding under the load. Let's do a little drop set, dropping the weight a little bit and going to absolute failure to maximize the pump. Pin the elbows as well. Imagine there's a mellow rod running through your rib cage and your elbows. They can pivot, but they cannot move forward or backward. This is one thing I have to work on. As I was shifting and swinging slightly, I have to admit, we're all human and not perfect. But the key is to identify your weakness and improve constantly, iteration by iteration. Perfecting every movement, step by step. As we're at the beginning of a new year, let me know down below, what are your goals for the year ahead? Do you have any resolutions for the new year? Are you planning on losing weight, getting stronger, or sculpting your physique? Let me know, what are you trying to work on? Or just taking it easy? Maybe you had a tough year and want to slow down for a little bit. Take a breather and reflect on your journey so far. That is absolutely fine. Don't feel pressured into absolutely anything. Focus on yourself. Don't listen to others' expectations. Let's rehydrate with some water for a little bit. In the background, we switched back to the lats with seated cable rows. Giving the biceps some time to rest. let's do a big inhale in 2, 1, 2, and let go in 2, 1, 2. Fantastic. The key focus with the seated cable rows is the depth of the stretch through the middle back. This is for thickness. Many people turn this into a lower back exercise by swinging, whereas we will remain solid as a rock, moving only the arms and shoulder blades, nothing else. So we can fully focus and target the middle back and lats. Let's recover now. A big inhale in 2, 1, 2. And let go in 2, 1, 2. Fantastic. Another inhale in 2, 1, 2. And let go in 2, 1, 2. Try to make the exhale slightly longer than the inhale, as this will signal your nervous system to slow down, let go, and decompress, so you can fully relax. But now, back to the working set. Another tip is the rib cage pop. exactly that. Decompress the back and engage the biceps. Back again. I love the raw feeling of moving free weight iron. Particularly with the easy bar, which is easier on the wrists than a straight bar, allowing us to go a bit heavier and overload the biceps brachii. After a warm-up set, let's recover. Big inhale into 1, 2, and slowly let it go into 1, 2. Another inhale into 1, 2. And let go into 1, 2. Let's do one more. Big inhale into 1, 2. And let go into 1, 2. Fantastic. Let's up the weight slightly so we can overload the biceps with maximum pressure. For maximum growth potential. A key tip with the easy bar curls is the glute squeeze. Before you start curling, squeeze your glutes tight and brace your abs. This creates a rigid pillar and stops you from leaning back to cheat the weight up. You want to be as straight as you can with the body without swinging. You can see I'm swinging slightly towards the end. This is okay, as I'm going for the final reps, all the way to failure, to pump the biceps as much as I can. But for those key reps at the beginning and middle of the set, I'm stood still, pinned to the ground, like a pillar. let's rip out another set. Another key tip is the thumbless grip. Try wrapping your thumbs on the same side as your fingers. This often helps to feel the biceps more by disengaging the forearms. You can see my biceps is absolutely finished, but we're going to squeeze out even more juice out of it with another drop set. So let's drop the weight by 10 kg, getting rid of the 5 kg plates on each side. So we can do more reps with lighter weight. I'm going to failure again. And let's go for as many reps as we can, all the way until the biceps says it can't go any longer and gives up. Let's exhaust it completely. The controlled negative is key here again. I hope you noticed how slow and controlled I was with the negative, lowering the weight slowly. For maximum tension, for the biceps to grow as much as possible. But now, let's rest, because the biceps is really tired right now. I can tell you that. It's screaming for help. And rest. But on another note, I'm so glad that you are here with me right now. It's always an honor to spend time with you. And if you made it this far into the video, you are a real supporter, and I appreciate that. I hope you can find some peace and safe space here on the channel. And I hope moments in time, and I know you will feel better. At the end of the video. So let's do some breath work. Large inhale into 1, 2. And let go of all the pressure into 1, 2. Wonderful. Now try to close your eyes and breathe again. Big inhale into 1, 2. And let go of all the pressure into 1, 2. Fantastic. Let's bring it back to the lats again with the lat pull downs. The focus here is the width and the wing shape of the back. We are simulating the pull-up, but with more control. This is also where we build the V-taper. Whitening the back and lats at the top. While squeezing away and letting go of all the fat at the bottom of the belly. Especially now, during this period. Wow, that was a really good flex there, by the way. Flexing the biceps and lats. I can really feel the back and biceps firing on all cylinders right now. Midway through the workout, the pump is absolutely crazy. Especially now, as I have to admit, I've been a bit more lazy with the gym during the Christmas and New Year period. Which is absolutely okay, as I've been spending some quality time with friends and family. It was really nice to come back home at the end It's winter. And we'll lose it back by going to the gym consistently. If you're feeling the same, don't feel guilty. It's okay to let go and enjoy yourself during the holiday period. It's very much needed to reset and gather some energy so that we're ready for the new year. Let's bring it back to the biceps again. With 1 dumbbell curls. The focus here is isolation and fixing imbalances. We finish the arms by isolating them. Look at that pump as the vein is popping on the right biceps peak. We have to focus on the squeeze to achieve the pump and biceps peak. Let's do a bit of flexing mid-set to check the pump, but also recover. So follow me with the breathwork. A big inhale into 1, 2, and let go into 1, 2. Now close your eyes and think about nothing but only breathing. So let's inhale into 1, 2, and let go very slowly into 1, 2. That was really good. I hope you feel a lot more relaxed and ready for the next set. So let's up the weight and squeeze at the top. Hold the absolute peak contraction at the top every single rep. Make the muscle cramp slightly. This is where growth happens. This is where we sculpt the physique. Let's do a few dead hangs mid-set to decompress the back, shoulders, and arms. I love doing this mid-set as it allows the body and muscles to fully reset and recover before the next set. But now, let's get into the final set, a drop set. I'm also standing against the mirror so that I can build a visual connection, a type of mind-muscle connection. I'm looking directly at the biceps, watching it contract, because the visual feedback actually enhances the neural drive to the muscle. Amazing. Today, at the end of the workout, I wanted to do something slightly different. So I've decided to pick up the jumping rope. To focus on flow state and rhythm as a quick flush to end the workout. Trying to burn a few of those calories and keep the heart rate slightly elevated while also improving footwork coordination with the hands and wrists. Just focusing on micro jumps. You only need to jump an inch off the ground. You want to stay low, stay efficient. Landing should be silent. Great. biceps head, arms, and the mid back and lats. You can see the wings underneath the armpits, thanks to all the rows, pull-ups, and pull-downs. We were able to achieve that V-taper. With a wide texture at the top and narrow waist at the bottom. Let's hold it there and squeeze. You can see the texture of the back here. Quite a thick back at the top. This is exactly what we came for to the gym today. I'm very happy and proud of the result. We've pushed the body and muscles to its limits today. I'm going all the way to failure on many of the sets. Now, let's see the V-taper from a close-up as well. Those wings under the armpits. What a workout today. And what a way to kick off the new year. Then with a massive back and biceps pump. But now, let's decompress the body again with a few stretches. As the muscles are quite tight from all the weights and reps. We have to loosen it up, particularly now as well, as I've been sitting down throughout the majority of the holidays. I'm a bit stiff and everything feels just a little tight. So stretching exertion. And pressure throughout the workout. So it's only fitting to give it some time to rest and recover, improve the mobility and functionality of what the body was built for. Movement, crucial here is the breathwork again. In each stretch and position, let's inhale in 2, 1, 2. And let go in 2, 1, 2. One more time. Large inhale in 2, 1, 2. And let go in 2, 1, 2. Wonderful. I know you're the kind of person who values showing up for yourself. And I would like to thank you for tuning in today and prioritizing your mental health and well-being. I hope and believe you are able to let go of all the stress and anxiety as you have watched today's ASMR workout and followed along with the breath work. And in case no one tells you today, I wanted to tell you that I love you for listening to this. And I believe in you. And I'm proud of you for hitting play on this episode. Because what you're hearing today is meant just for you. I mean, just imagine that if perhaps useful. Are you able to let go and turn off for some time? Letting go and forgetting all the problems for a little bit. Reducing the anxiety and relaxing and enjoying yourself. Also, I would be keen to know, what are your goals for the new year in 2026? Are you trying to improve in any skill or lose weight? Maybe build more muscle and sculpt the physique in general. Let me know, what are you aiming for? I would be really interested to know. Or maybe you're trying to take it a bit easier this year. Maybe you've been through a lot last year and want to slow down for a little bit. That is absolutely okay. As sometimes slowing down and letting go is as much important as pushing forward. Similarly, as with stretching, we're focusing on yield. We're not forcing anything. Never push a stretch into sharp pain. Find the edge of discomfort and gently lean into it. You are causing the muscle to lengthen, not forcing it. And the long, slow, and deep exhales deepen the stretch even further. You cannot stretch effectively while holding your breath. Every time you exhale, try to sink 1% deeper into the stretch. going deeper and deeper into the stretch with each breath. So follow me. Large inhale in 2, 1, 2. And let go in 2, 1, 2. Amazing. I hope you enjoyed today's ASMR workout, but feel free to check out the one on the screen as well.